kid. So what did we do? We ate some sausage, some big morel sausage, and some Ritz crackers and some Bandon Farms cheddar cheese. Drank some Crystal Light and solved all the world's problems. So, but here's the update. Here's the deal. Today is May 23rd, or June 23rd, June 22nd. Tomorrow's June 23rd. That means, technically speaking, 1 month, 1/3 of the way through my journey. And I've got to ask myself, am I satisfied with the results? Am I happy where I'm at and where I'm going? And the answer is absolutely not. I have been here 30 days and I've done nothing but smoke pot and build fires. No slowing down, no enjoying the wilderness, no fucking, some. I've been fishing down the creek 10 times, but once I found out there was no fish, boom, that fucking ends that journey. But the punchline is that it's been 30 days and I haven't done nothing. And if I was home, basically I'd have done the same thing, but been on the couch. And that's what I left. I made sure that I left that. I made sure that I didn't go back to that. I made sure to burn my ships and fucking sell my car and give my clothes away and put myself in a failure's not an option position. Well, you know what? I'm not fucking satisfied. I'm not happy. I'm disappointed. Hell, just for the fun of it, I'm disgusted with myself. I'm not disgusted because that's a big word. I'm disappointed, but I'm unhappy with the fact that I came out here to try to save my life and I didn't do anything about it. Nothing. The most energy I put in was to a fucking fit that I threw over Rich not showing up, and the other fucking big exertion of energy was walking to the store for cigarettes. Well, and we're not getting rationalizing, and maybe we are, but at this moment in time, this is the monster. Dude, I smoke pot fucking 7 seconds after I wake up in the morning. I wake up in the middle of the night to roll over and hit the pipe. I've counted on many different occasions. A joint is going to be 10, 15 fucking drags, and I've smoked 10 or 15 joints in a day fucking out here for the last 2 weeks. For the last week since they gave it to me. So, I'm smoking more pot than I am. Most people smoke cigarettes. And I'm not saying that I would continue to smoke cigarettes, but right now, the next burning of the ships, the next failure's not an option, is this right here. So what we're going to do is we've got a little bit of crumbs in the bowl. We're going to film this. I'm going to get stoned. I'm going to go get the solar panel and the battery and bring it over here. I'm going to charge the camera battery because it seems to be dying. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to clean my pipe. And when I clean it, I'm going to get stoned. I'm going to fucking smoke what I've cleaned out of it. I'm going to walk right over to that creek and I'm going to throw it in a spot that I can see it. I'm going to put it inside that little this little thing, which I've had for a couple years. And I'm going to walk right over there to that creek and I'm going to throw it in about 10 feet away. So I can stare at it. So I can not stare at it, but so I can never forget it. Because at the very least, it's just an obvious thing not to be doing right now. And I've got to fucking get the show on the road. Shit's got to start changing. I got to wash that gray right out of my hair. I'm depressed. I'm not doing anything productive. I'm fucking frozen in fear again. I'm complaining about everything. I'm not eating good. I'm making peace with being miserable. And that's not what this was about. This was about experiencing miserable and making peace with the work it takes to not be miserable. And I'm sorry, but I would love to have Michelle or somebody like her in my life again someday. And if I continue to fucking just be waste case Dave, afraid of failure and afraid of success, if I continue to just drizzle away and smoke weed and sit on couches and let decades pass me by, I'm never going to have somebody like that in my life again. I'm beginning to think that I would almost be okay with an 8-to-5 job and a girlfriend and just love and happiness and the thing that I've been running from my whole life. I've always thought it was so much better that us Gaudes, we could sell anything to anybody, and that's what our niche was, and we were supposed to go out and take over the world. Well, the most fun I ever had, it was 8 to 5. The best parts of my life, when I had the most things and the most success, was the times when I had a time card to punch. And I think back, man, that was some of the best fun I ever had, was working thrifty and working road machinery and, you know, just dragging a day out because you can and you're getting paid anyway, and, you know, they just basically want a warm body and you're, you know, the one they chose. But we got to burn the ships again, is basically what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling right now. We've come out here, we put ourselves in this position, we've put ourselves in a situation where we've got to be away from everybody and miss everybody, and we're out here. We got to do something with it. We have to do something with it. And I don't know what it's going to be, but I got to find something to do with it because I'm missing it again. And I don't want to miss it anymore. So, we're going to smoke this, we're going to grab the solar panel, we're going to charge the battery on the camera, we're going to clean the pipe, we're going to smoke some resin, and we're going to throw it in the creek, and we're going to try to walk away from it. Because we've got to walk away from something. Because everything's just not working. So, hit on this a little bit, and then we'll clean it, and try to get on with our lives. It was totally cool of Brian to come over yesterday and fucking charge my batteries, and, you know, gave me 5 smokes. Forgot the camera was on. Just went on a little trip there. Forgive me. Just thinking I can cut that tree down over there. I think it's probably a pretty good tree to come down too. Basically dead, all the branches are black. Get them stoned now. It's like I'm just trying to... What? Numb the pain or something? Fuck, man. There's no pain anymore. I'm just stuck in a rut. I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to function, and fucking what makes you happy don't make me happy no more. I've done this shit for too long. I gotta start climbing trees or something, man. Get some different sort of a high. But it's got to be high. Well, I'm going to shut that off. Go down here and scope on my 11.72 volt solar panel. 11.75. Never really gets above that. We never get 25, 26 volt sun, so but it's nice. It's gonna be nice tomorrow. We're basically clearing sky. It got kind of cloudy earlier, but all that shit burns off. So 6:45, digging the hillbilly camp, and we will get sun tomorrow to dry that. So we'll flop everything in the morning. We're gonna be no weed tomorrow, and we're gonna be no cigarettes tomorrow. So, and you know what? Smokes, fucking, that's cool, man. I could do a smoke. That wouldn't bother me a bit. But the weed, we got to ixnay on the weed, eh? We just have to. It's, I mean, fucking, I've not been without weed for a day or two for just longer than I even want to imagine. I smoke so damn much pot. I do so little. And it's not working anymore. I don't want to do it. So I know it's taken a month or 2 or 3 or 5 years to make a decision, but I think tonight we're going to toss it in the creek. Alright, we're going to bring the solar panel up and clean the pipe, and we'll check in later. Love you, miss you, bye.